You know how some carriers give you so little for your older busted phone you just end up living with it? I don't think so. Verizon lets you trade in your broken phone for a shiny new one. You break it, we upgrade it.
You dunk it, doggy bone it.
Slam it, wham it, strawberry jam it. We upgrade it.
Get a 5G phone on us with select plans.
Every customer, current, new, or business.
Because everyone deserves better.
And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think.
The pandemic caused many businesses to shut down. One Houston entrepreneur had to find a different way to survive. So when his club closed, he opened a grocery store. District Market Green Grocer is the first Black-owned grocery store in Houston, Texas. Joining us now is the owner, Robert Thomas. How you doing there, Robert?
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Oh, good. It's so great to see you. And I love, love, love this story because you to me are showing the world really what an entrepreneur looks like, right? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Let us know, what happened when the pandemic hit and you knew you had to shut down your club. What was the first thought that came through your mind?
Of course, panic settled in on me, and confusion. I didn't have no sense of direction. I had no source of income. And then they told me I was non-essential. So I knew I wasn't even important anymore. So I was devastated. I didn't know what to do.
Well, what's powerful to me about you is that you didn't let that stop you. And this is such a beautiful story to me because, once again, this is the beauty of entrepreneurship. You got, in essence, shut down, your way of living. And the thing about entrepreneurship here, you don't get no direct deposit, right? You only eat what you kill. And if somebody comes and say you have to shut down your store, then as you mentioned, you or your club in this instance, you had no way of bringing in revenue. And so I guess what you did was did you survey the land and said, well, what business can I get in now that is essential?
No, it didn't even come to me as a business idea at first. The way it started was, of course, it was so hard to get into stores, grocery stores and supermarkets. So it's to go to farmer markets and pop-up shops. And from there, I noticed that I started running into some good products. And of course, these pop-up shops have Black vendors, and seeing their farming products, their different things that they make by hand. And I'm wondering to myself, why aren't any of these products in any of the major grocery stores? And that was the beginning of this place here. Once I noticed that we don't have anything on the shelves.
Wow.
Nothing on the shelves. So that means that we're not part of the everyday American dollar that's being spent on a day-to-day, on a minute-to-minute, second-to-second basis. Everyone needs groceries. Everyone.
Absolutely. Everybody does need groceries. And I remember at the beginning of the pandemic, people were going into the grocery stores and spending like drunken sailors. I mean, they were getting everything. Remember, they were getting everything they could get their hands on. But what I love about your idea here is that you tapped into a problem that is the case in the traditional grocery stores. I wish I could remember the statistic, but I have a friend of mine who is a chef, and he talks about how like a very, very minute percentage of all of those thousands of products that we see in grocery stores is even owned by Black business people. They're not coming from Black businesses. You saw an opportunity there for Black-owned companies that were producing great stuff to get shelf space, and you said, hey, I can create a store that does that for them. That was really a revolutionary thought.
Yes, that's exactly what I had in mind. So at this moment, at this very time, I'm actually in my grocery store. So everything in here is from a Black vendor. So we have customers coming in. If they buy, I have a new vendor that came in today, his brother Muhammad. He makes loaves of bread. He's a Muslim. He makes, from the Nation of Islam, he makes bread, loaves of bread. I have a vendor that gives me eggs. It's awesome. It's coming together. Fruits, vegetables. I have a juice bar. I'm looking to get a Black vendor. He does toilet paper and paper towels. Another Black vendor I'm going to be working with. He He makes his own light bulbs. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yes. Now here's I call it. It's definitely a blessing for me.
Yeah.
From doing these type of interviews, I've been on the news here at Fox, KHU11. I was in the Houston Business Journal. I talked to a retired not a congressman, city councilman here in Houston, Texas. He retired. He put me on his radio show. So from this, it's bringing me resources. And one of the best resources I connected with is this man. He's in the islands, and he's connected with the agricultural program that they have going through the Caribbean islands. So what they're looking for is a representative in the United States where we can get some of our brothers and sisters that farm abroad to get us good, natural, organic food over here. So I'm going to have a program with him where he's going to send me 40-foot-long containers of fruit and vegetables for me to become a major distributor in Texas. So I'm very excited about that. Like, it'll be far as your eye can see, I have produce.
Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it because not only are you helping these Black businesses that would not be given the time of day in the sort of quote unquote traditional grocery stores, you're also helping the community because we know how difficult it is in terms of the problem of food deserts that we tend to face in Black communities. Here you are with healthy foods that you are giving people in the form of fruits and vegetables and your juice bar and all that. You're making it available where people can easily get it. So it sounds like it's a win-win for everybody.
That's my agenda. We'll create a system where we all can win. I want to reach out to the poverty-stricken areas that if you go into these supermarkets in certain areas, you can see that the food is not the same when you go to more privileged areas.
True.
They need good food too. They need good food. They need good products. They need good produce coming through there. I'm a green grocer. So by definition, I specialize in produce. So I'm looking forward to making it affordable for the poverty-stricken areas to have good, healthy food in their diets.
Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. I have got to bring Mustafa into this conversation because he looks like he's like smiling from ear to ear. Mustafa, do you have any questions?
Yeah, Brother Thomas, thank you so much. I work on food justice issue along with a number of climate justice and environmental justice issues. And, you know, I've worked in about 1,000 communities now across our country and outside. And one of the things that you always notice is the lack of fresh and affordable, healthy food in our communities. So my question is, over the next 12 to 24 months, what's your vision for growing this out? And where do you plan on landing? Is it other places in Houston? Is it beyond that? What's the vision?
Right now, to be honest with you, my vision now is to formulate a team. I need a team. I need investors. I need people to share this and do this with me. I'm by myself. Everything I've done so far, I've done it all alone. Maybe help from family members and everything, but only because it was just an idea I had. I had no idea that it would reach where I'm getting all this attention, and I want to make use of it. So I need to put a team together. I need a simple, a nice, strong, powerful team, and I would like to attack the country. I don't mean to use the word attack, but the problem that we're having, I want to attack it. So I'm talking about like HEB here. HEB is a popular supermarket here. They have over 300 stores. I want more than 300. I want as many stores I can open, and all in the right areas where it's needed. That's my goal. And not only that, I'm very competitive. I want District Market to be mentioned along the giants, you know? I just would like to see that for us, and I'm taking the Black vendors with me.
Beautiful. I'm loving it. Xavier, any questions from you?
Sure. As a vegan chef, I appreciate Brother Thomas bringing healthy, fresh fruit and vegetables in the community that needs them. And how do you propose educating the community on why your services are important, and how you are creating the pipelines specifically for Black-owned distributors? You talked about having soy candles and creating that avenue, maybe even small business programs, so that they could not just put products on your shelf, but can thrive as you grow and build as you grow. And then how do you get basically attach yourself to Black wealth, so they are supporting you as you build and grow and you scale your business?
Okay. Whoa, that's some good question. And okay, let me see if I can answer it in parts, if that's okay. The first question was, I believe, about education. I'm an advocate. As you can see right here, I have my juice of green vegetables here. And I'm an advocate for green vegetables must exist in our diets. And the way I've been educating them as they come here, actually, I do that. I take the time, if I can just reach one is what I figured, as far as how a diet should be. So think about the average person when they walk in the supermarket or make up their mind and say, I want to eat healthy now. They make up their own version of it. I'm just going to start eating vegetables. So a lot of things I need to educate the people on is that food is medicine. That's where they're getting the medicine from. It's from the things that come out of the ground. So you can eat things, combine certain things you eat, and they can heal you or make you feel better. They don't like for you to use the word heal, but it can make you feel better. Food can make you feel good, and it can help you with some of your medical conditions. So the number one cause of some of the problems I see that plagues the Black community is digestion problems. So what I do here is everyone that walks in the door, if I have to give it to them for free, I will. I want to put greens in my brothers and sisters' bodies to help them be able to have good functioning bodies that can absorb good nutrients. You cannot do that if you have bad digestion. So that's my angle of educating. How I'm helping streamline some businesses through my building, through what I'm doing is I just serve as a platform. My business model is designed strictly for the micro business. So some of these vendors I have here, they literally are just making products at home. And I have some vendors that are making very good money as a start. Some of them never been in the store before, and their products are in here. And that is a major help for them. They're getting exposure. I'm going to, by me not having to buy product, it loosens up my finances to aggressively market and advertise. And I know that's what a lot of the Black vendors need. They have good products, but they spend money to get these products, but they don't have the money to get the product and then turn around and create a major campaign to market and advertise. So that's the part I'm going to cover. My job is to make my platform, District Market, the biggest platform for Black vendors or any vendor that cannot get their product on the shelf.
Well, I have to. I'm sorry, you can finish your thought.
No, I was hoping I was answering the brother's questions.
Yeah, that was great, brother.
You absolutely did. And I have to say, if anybody can make that vision real, I have a feeling it's you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Is there any way that people can find out more about you and maybe patronize you? Can you let people know how they can get in touch with you?
Yes, right now, the best way to reach me is through District Market Green Grocer on Instagram and Facebook. You can message me. My team are very responsive. And my email is the same name, District Market Green Grocer @gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Black Star Network is here.
Oh, no punches!
I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
All momentum
momentum we have now. We have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?